I don't know, I had another broken off a trans connection again. I had to do another video. So this Guru Purnima 2024 might have to be presented as serialized presentation. You know, I don't have the technology, a good camera, and media to put it out. You know, only recently somebody was telling me, "Oh, Rajesh, you've been doing yoga so long, you've been into the esoteric field so long. Why you not teaching anybody who you will pass your teaching on to? Who will benefit of all this knowledge you want? You're gonna die and take it with you, and now you're old already, and so on." So I said, "Oh, my friend, I'm making some videos. You could see it on YouTube." So they're calling me now. I'm the YouTube man. So Mr. YouTube, Mr. YouTube. I don't have, this is Guyana, I don't have means of ways in which I can transmit something if I want to say, or something that I learned, you know. But what I'm saying is that knowledge usually is exoteric. We learn like we must bathe a certain regularly, we must eat regularly, we must sleep certain hours a day. These are exoteric, but the esoteric one, which brings you in contact with the spirit and metaphysical realities and so on, you have to learn from the guru or the Sadguru of the time, you know. And the Sadguru is a mystery. One day they asked Sri Anandamurtiji to write his autobiography. You tell the disciple, "This afternoon I will give you." The disciple was perplexed. He wanted to know how the guru going to write his autobiography in one day by the afternoon. So in the afternoon, when they had satsang, the guru gave him a piece of paper. On it was written, "I am a mystery, I was a mystery, and I shall remain a mystery." So strange are the ways of God, and no, strange are the ways of the universe, and even stranger yet, even greater yet, the mystery of God. This Sri Aurobindo. Great is the mystery of the world, and even greater yet, the mystery of God. So we can't put down the guru to a simple formula, or God to a certain system or mode of operandi and so on. He has his own way in which he comes. He don't want to attract attention. He don't want a crowd. Only few people will become his close disciple and learn. Most of them, the mass, will follow what he teach in a simplistic way and an understanding way for that time. Those are the outer circle, and the inner circle are those who really want to learn the esoteric, who will go beyond the scandals, the rumors, the mystique that he created all around him, you know. Most people will usually stop at fifth lessons, but they don't want to go into dhyan and the esoteric side of it, like Madhur Sadhana or Kapalik or so on, you know. So many tantric lessons are there, you know. So on Guru Purnima, you know, the particular style, the particular color of this particular organization, it comes into focus. You know, different teachers teaches differently, and they all have their own methods, but these techniques apparently they lose force after a while, or they do not produce gurus or students of that caliber as the original master would have been, you know. So from time to time, teachers do come in the Hindu culture to reinvigorate, to remind, to inspire, and so on. He come to mix with his people whom he loves so much, and these are the Hindus, the Indians. He dances, he sings, he eat their food, eat out of their pot, from their hands. He dwells with them, listen to their problem, solve the problem, and so on, you know. So this is Guru Kata. This is Guru Leela. This is how he plays with his devotees, and this only happens in certain places of the world. Not many people even believe that such beings can come on this planet Earth. But these are now being recorded by foreigners, by scientists who've been converted, by people's personal experience, you know. For such a long time it's been remained a mystery or a hearsay that few people can believe, rumors. Not many people can really decipher the truth from the false or from the rumors. Not many of them can believe and practice. So that's why they say, few are those who did not see but believe. So in the spiritual side, the guru comes to show the way, to express the hidden path that not many people know about. He gives you techniques, methods that you keep practicing, and then one day they will bear fruit. In the meanwhile, you evolve, you develop, you start getting experiences, and so on. So this is why the guru is so important. He's a father, he's a mother, he's a teacher, he's a friend, he's the God, the Lord, the playmate, all these in one. So now these days we don't have so much big disciple coming in this scientific materialistic age. Even when the gurus come now, they will have to be using computers, cars, they will have to be watching television, they will have to be on the internet and all these things now. Not like long ago when they moved in a very mysterious way, appear and disappear, or contact with the students in a very poetic and charming way. Now it's all just so much niceties and formalities on these gurus phenomena. Everybody want to meet the guru, and those who have money, they travel all the way, they go to India when it's Kumbh Mela to see all the gurus. They heard a great saint is there, but not many people could go, and not many get the experience that they want. It calls a practice, and not only practice for a few years, maybe many lifetimes also. Some people, they get the benefit, they get their results, and they experience, and people see that these people, they don't age, they have good appetite, they are successful in their life, they can do so many things. But it's all the blessing of the guru. As Vivekananda said, everything that good come out of him was a blessing of his guru. Everything bad was his own samskar, his own old nature that is still there. So today on Guru Purnima, I would like to tell you a little about my path, my Guruji. He was born enlightened, he never had a teacher to teach him, and he came to revive. He made a lot of people all around the world aware about India, about Indian culture, about Tantra Yoga, about yoga. And people, his devotees, have all claimed that he's Lord Shiva himself, that they had experiences, visions. They have samadhi. The samadhi that they get through practicing correspond to what is written in the books, the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the Savikalpa, Salokya, Samipya, and all these samadhis. So it's there, and the experience of these techniques were tested in universities in Germany, in Japan, in India, in America. And people said that even after he died, they're still seeing him. One Swamiji came here last year, November 2023. He said he saw Baba. He was in so many other organizations, Ramakrishna Mission, Sri Aurobindo, Vivek, and all these different groups. And Baba appeared to him. He was in the Himalayas meditating, and Baba come and call him down and said, come and work for my mission. So these experiences and these things are there. But people want to know what I experienced, what is my own personal findings from my own experiments, my own association with this group. But like they say, you don't speak about your spiritual experiences, you don't share them because they can go away, they will not come back, and so on. So most people, they usually observe devotees and see how they live. And many of them are impressed, many of them are satisfied, and they also become devotees and decide to follow, and so on. So that's how the chain goes on, the practices goes on. Baba says his teaching is effective for another 3,000 years. People say he has come to create Vivekananda. When people ask, Is your guru great like Vivekananda? They say he has come to create Vivekananda. Vivekananda in his own book, I think it's volume 2 or volume 1 of Complete Works, he said he's been searching for this mystery with, for his whole life. Some days he doesn't sleep in the night, he gets 1 hour, 2 hours sleep, but he's been at it for hours and hours and been at it for years and years. And he said little that he's experienced is just a scratch and there's much more. So nobody's saying that Vivekananda is the ultimate or he experienced cannot be compared to anybody else, you know. So the teacher offers a way, a techniques, and only those who have belief can get the highest. Those who are intellectual and calculating, they can practice the Raj Yoga, the Ashtanga Yoga, maybe up to lesson 5 until they're ready for lesson 6 or the other esoteric parts and so on. So the Guru Bhakti Yoga system, they see the Guru as Shiva himself or Krishna or Dattatreya or Buddha himself, and they believe that this, as the relation with the Guru grows and the teacher grows, their experience will deepen, will multiply, and start to engulf all the areas of their life like social, economic, and so on, internal, external, and all these things. So all these are there. That's why people come to the Guru. But the first thing the Guru would say, fear not. There's a tradition. When you go to the Guru, he said, fear not. That means that nothing should be bothered, you know, your life should be happy. Your life should be enjoyable, and you know, you shouldn't worry about anything. You know, when the Guru is there, you can eat, drink, be merry, laugh, and enjoy. But it's when he dies and he goes away, then you have to put more effort and to maintain the connection. They say when the Guru dies, he remains in the astral and he will help from there, you know. Though in Anandamar, they do not celebrate Guru Purnima, nor do they celebrate Shivratri, many of the Hindu holidays. But every day is like a Guru Purnima. We worship and practice the same techniques that is listed in the traditional books is there, but it's just been given in a more scientific terminology, using scientific terminology and everyday language, modern lingua franca, and they've been put over for the masses and so on. So it's all there, and it's just a different format, you know, but the different teachers come and they offer the appeal to different section of the society. Some even are atheists, like the Buddhists, so that people who don't believe in God, they can have a way in which they can expand their mind. Many people who don't believe in God, they believe they take resort to weightlifting, to music, to massaging, acupressure, and all these mudras and so. So even the atheists, there's a way paved out for them through Gyan Marg, the way of the intellect, or through penance or Hatha Yoga, the physical way, and so on. So Guru Purnima is individual thing. It's happening every day in our life. It's based on the Guru Gita. You read the Guru Gita, you'll see the superiority of the Guru. The Guru books in India, they always tell you in the early morning you wake up, see the Guru dressed in white. He's at the Sahasra chakra, just below the crown chakra. And he's in the, you can see him there dressed in white, sitting in a lotus flower. And this gives you contact. You say your whole day will be blessed and will be bright and successful if you wake up like that, you know. So we always have a guru who must for every aspect in life. If you want to learn chemistry, we want to learn medicine, we want to learn the course, we want to learn the bad side of life, somebody has to indoctrinate us and take us into that life and teach us. The same goes for the spiritual life. You have to get a teacher, and the best teacher is the highest, the Sadguru. People usually make use of other gurus until they find the gurus. Some like Sivananda said, some gurus like Sivananda, they say if you can't find a guru, make use of a senior student who might be around or might be available, who has a long experience in the field, who's been with the practices a long time. He can help you a lot until you meet your guru. Or if even he's not available, learn from books, study the books, them and practice. So here in Guyana, a lot of Hindus, they use the books, the Ramayana, the Bhagavad Gita, and they take mantras, the pundits say they take mantras from the holy books and they give to people. But they say the techniques are only effective if they are passed on by a guru, by a teacher, a realized master. He give you the mantras and so on. They said guru can create his own mantras. He can give you enlightenment by one look, by one touch, or even in a dream. He can help you, you know. So things that you might be struggling with for years and years means that you're stuck at a certain level. You're trapped with certain psychology, certain feelings, certain beliefs. Only the guru could come and give that Midas touch, and you could see like a light opening and you're passing on to a brighter field, a lighter field. So there's a whole purpose of Guru Purnima, you know. They said the first guru was Brahma, and he created Sapta Rishis, and he said go and teach humanity, go and spread the light. And some people said these Sapta Rishis are still alive, like Vivekananda said. Agastya Muni is still alive, he's immortal. And Agastya Muni taught Tantra to Indonesia, to many countries around outside of India, and he married an Indonesian, I heard. But he's settled down in South India where his practices are more prevalent and still exist on to this day here. You know, they have techniques of immortality and all these things. They said St. Germain learned from South India. The Count of St. Germain, the immortal Portuguese man, they say he went there in South India and he learned the same in Kakaya Kalpa Siddhi practices. So the guru teaches all these things and there's so much knowledge there, you know. But many people believe that a living master is the best recourse. That knowledge there in the books and in tradition is just second-hand knowledge. Your best knowledge is to be in a teacher's company. There's like, you have your whole lifetimes of meditation and practices. So many lives to live in this following spirituality, searching for God. In this one life, to me, the guru is search finish. You know, that Vivekananda from Cameroon was telling me, Africa, he said, when he left his mother and he became a sannyasi with Ananda Marg, his mother was dying and she said her son forgot her son didn't remember, and he was not going back to see his mom. So there was a sannyas part, the sannyas marg, or the vairag part of vairaga marg, where you renounce, and that's the sannyasi part. So many people are think they are great, they are brave, they are bold, but the guru is the greatest. You know, he's the representation of the positive force, the positive power that comes down here and makes heaven, bring heaven on this earth here, on this dusty planet, this dusty earth, he bring heaven itself. Many people come out of those spiritual regions and they see the rest of the planet, the rest of the world. They always go back home feeling that what they have is the best. Well, those who's from technological places, they would visit India all over the world. They can't see no spirituality, no God. They go home and thank God they have all this technology, this standard of life with so much luxury and ease and comfort. So not many people can see. Like Jesus said, those who have eyes to see, let them see. Not many people can see the guru and the work he's doing, you know. Many people, like Ramakrishna said, they have to suffer more, they have to go through many more hardships before the spirit breaks, before the mind opens out and you can really see, you know. Some people, they practice hoping that one day they can see, meaning that they are preparing themselves for the descent of grace, of light to meet the guru, the teacher. Some people claim that even when the guru dead, the teacher will come into their dream or come in a vision or come to them and teach them whatever they want to learn. But those are special students. They have to make special effort and struggle to reach those grace and those blessings, you know. So today on Guru Purnima Day, everybody in the world is worshipping the Guru. There are many people today have gurus. Not all of them are Hindu practicing in a temple. Today you go in the temples in Guyana, they're almost empty. So Amiji come to Guyana, he tell me organize lecture for him in the temples. I go sometime by the temples on Sunday, a few people are there, and they're blended and strongly fixed with their own practices. They don't want to listen about Guru or other forms. But Hinduism is a blend, I tell you, it's a band of different practices, beliefs. Some of them worship the goddess, some of them do penance, one hand up, some stand up on one foot, some of them they do hatha yoga, some of them do karma yoga like Mahatma Gandhi, some of them do many things different ways, you know. And one of them is Guru Bhakti Yoga. This is prevalent. This is one of the practices of India, though it might take different forms, you know, in which the Guru is praised, like we see in the Sai cult, or the Ananda Marg, or the Brahma Kumari, or the Rajneeshis, how they worship. But it's also there in Buddhism, in Sikhism, in Jainism, in Christianity also. They worship Jesus as God Himself. This is the same principle Guru Bhakti uses. The Guru is God, the Guru is the teacher. He is everything. They said mother is the Guru. Mata Devi Bhyonama. The Acharya is Guru, Acharya Devi Bhyonama. Guru Devi Bhyonama. Rishi Devi. All these are forms of the Guru take and so on. So not everybody ready for the Guru practices or want to do the Guru practices. Sometimes the Guru teach them and say, look, worship the Murti, worship the idol, and do your Hatha Yoga or do your Karma Yoga. Do your job, study, become a doctor, that's your Karma Yoga, serve the people, help them. So each people have their own walt, the shang as the Japanese call it, their own intrinsic nature, way in which they can feel happy with God and the universe. So today it's Guru Purnima, and whoever is your Guru and so on, you have to follow the techniques he teaches. It's not good to follow other techniques and other methodologies, you know. Dada Prasantananda was telling me, who died in Haiti, not about 5 years ago, not too long ago. He said that a Hindu and a Muslim man was arguing about their religion. The Hindu said, everybody is right. God come to everybody. There are many paths leading to one God. All gods are the same. All religion is the same. The Muslims say, let me go and teach we believe. I said, Allah is the only God. Let me go and teach we believe. He carry it to the height, to a tower, and said, jump down. And let me see if you, God, can save you. The Hindu say, you jump first. The Muslim jump over the tower. He say, Allah, Malik. Our God is Allah. He jump, nothing happened to him. Land on the ground. The Hindu man, he said, who name he can call on while he falling? He said, Allah Kali. Everything is God. He fall, he know which one. He said both Allah and Kali is one. So he fall and break his foot. So the Muslims start laughing. He say, you see, Islam is better. So a lot of people start converting to Islam in this way. The whole of East Bengal now is Bangladesh. The whole of Pakistan today is now a different state. Malaysia, Indonesia, all these people where Indian people were living and convert to Islam, and they separate and so on. So in fact, these countries will become more different, more Islamic as time goes by, because the people are intermarrying with hardcore Islamic followers and mystics and devotees. And the country, the people are changing, the country is changing. It will be more difficult to integrate back into India maybe later on. You see, from time to time, Tibet was part of India, and then it broke off and it come back again. And different parts were conquered by different kings and different neighbors and taken away, and then it come back again, it unite and form. So all these things we don't know in the future it will happen again, right? But they said India has been the world teacher, and India has been the guru since ancient time. Esoteric knowledge comes from that. And these teachers, they say, influence people of science who can pass on an idea so that it can take a physical manifestation in those places that have the facilities and culture to make it physical. They no use the pass on an idea and inspiration to somebody where they don't have the technology, the people don't have the ability, the dexterity to make it into physical reality. So many scientists and great men, they get contact with the intuitional level, inspiration comes down, and the same way the guru acts, they can pass on many inspiration to their followers without speaking. So they say India has been a teacher of mankind from ancient time, and we do hope our gurus will continue struggling and sacrificing to make people more spiritually oriented, make people more conscientious about the spiritual reality, because by ourselves here we don't believe anything, seeing is believing. This is what the scientists say: bring it in the lab, bring it in the test tube, and then we're going to believe. Let us dissect it. We need to cut it open, study it under the microscope before we believe. So not many people are able to accept the spiritual light until they get proof. Also, there'll be many renegade gurus also, people like Jim Jones. He left a bad name for the spiritual people during the crusade. The Christians caused so much problem. The Islamic invasion, converting people by the sword, and all these things. And religion has also done some bad things that make people don't want to come back there again. They don't want to go back in the religious side or see the religious life. They prefer to study, get education, get a car, a nice house, enjoy a certain level of respect in society. And that's all life is about. But then the fear of death, when the fear of death comes when they get old, they can, Lord, then only then they realize the beauty of spirituality, the holy books, and to get a company of somebody who can talk about God and inspire them. So on this Guru Purnima Day, we thank the universe, we thank the forces for having brought us in contact with sad gurus and so on, who can now we can see on the television and the internet, and we can have satsang in many other ways and so on. So today is Guru Purnima, and we pay respect to all our gurus, saying Namaskar, Namaste, and Guru Hari Om, and so on. You remember I was in Brazil, they used to sing this song, Om Shri Guru Jai Jai Guru, Om Shri Guru Jai Jai. I think I heard it from one Didi, she was an American nun, she sung that song. So the Guru is very important in the spiritual practice. One American, he came to Guyana here, he was a Dada, his name was Dada Jivan Mukta. He said he was in one of these Middle Eastern countries, and a Sufi master was giving a talk, and he said that he tell them afterwards, they went to see him one by one who want to meet him, and this Dada had a chance to meet him and talk to him. He tell the Dada, he said, the secret of spiritual practice is to keeping the image of the Guru in your heart, keeping the picture of the Guru, seeing him as seated in your heart, and if you do that, all knowledge you will get. So here we have somebody from another tradition outside of the Indian culture saying that the Guru or the teacher is very important. Some people worship the Guru as a living master. Some people use pictures saying that he acts through the medium of the photographs. Some people use the mental worship. I think they call it Manasika Puja, when they use mental worship and so on. Some people, through their simple belief, they can attract the Guru blessing. We know the story of Ekalvya from the Mahabharata. When Dronacharya refused him, he go and make a statue with Drona and start to practice archery, thinking he's seen Drona, watching him, everything we doing. And he started to feel his flaws and he started to improve. And one day, the Guru was sleeping in his hut and he heard the twang in the night. Ekalvya was practicing. He said this could only be Arjuna, the string of Arjuna's bow. When he go out in the jungle, there he saw this outcast boy, this dark-skinned Indian boy, strumming his arrows and shooting like a Robin Hood, like a Hawkeye, like these archers, William Tell and these men. So he said, where you learn this archery from? I thought I sent you away. How you shooting like Arjuna, so good like Arjuna? He said, come Guru, I assure you, it was you who taught me everything. Guru said, I didn't teach you anything. I sent you away telling, no, you shouldn't learn. Because when he took his guru to his hut, he was living in a little, so this outcast boy, probably a city. I don't know who he was, but there he was. He make a statue with his guru out of mud. And he said, "There's, you taught me everything through this statue." The guru said, "Okay, is that so? Then give me my fee. I want the cost for teaching you." The clever said, "Anything you want, guru, I'll give you. You're such a simple student, you know." The guru said, "Give me your thumb. Cut your thumb off and give me. That's what I want." Because he didn't want nobody to rival his favorite student, Arjuna, wanted the Pandava. So the boy in his simplicity, they have in the mixed guy, half Greek guy or Madrasi or whatever he was, cut off his thumb and give it to his guru, so he couldn't, his whole career as a archer just got ruined in one moment out of the blindness of Guru Bhakti Yoga, you know. So Baba said in his book, Liberation of the Intellect, he said, even if God said something, and a child don't make sense to a child, the child has a right to question what the Guru or God says. So this and here we have Baba stand out as a very rational Guru, as a radical Guru, in which he offered the disciple an option to use his intellect to question the teachings of the teacher. So may you all have a teacher like that. May we all be blessed with good teachers. And may we all find what we're looking for through our teacher. Namaskar and happy Guru Purnima.